80% of Labour members of Parliament are members of the Friends of Israel. A huge number of them have had all expenses paid there. And a significant number of them have received very significant financial support from either the Labour Friends of Israel or others associated with the Israel lobby in Britain. This is deeply unhealthy for our politics in general. By the way, 80% of all Conservative MPs are members of the Conservative Friends of Israel. Who knew that Conservatives in Britain loved Israel so much? This is unhealthy for British politics, but it's particularly unhealthy for a party that, judging, if you can tell by body language and the length of some people's faces, they're not looking forward to the contest. If you think about it, let me take Aroma and Angela Rayner. Her majority is 4,000. Aroma will take a minimum of 10,000 and a maximum of 20,000 votes. That puts Angela Rayner out of Parliament. And there are others that I shan't name, but whose election votes have been very severely damaged.
আমাদের 10টা পয়েন্ট আছে 10 point program for the Workers' Party of Britain. It does not only include for the war of Gaza. The war of Gaza is very important at the moment. It's a very pressing issue for all of us, and it's affecting the world in a big way. Now this war is not the only issue on board in the program. However, at the moment there is no other opportunity to talk about other things so much. The priority is the war.
আপনারা জানেন যে ইউকেতে বিশেষ করে যারা বামপন্থী যে পলিটিক্যাল যে প্ল্যাটফর্মগুলো ছিল বা আছে, তারা ইদানিংকালে দেখা গেছে যে বাম ডান একাকার হয়ে গেছে অনেকগুলো ইস্যুতে। যেমন ফান্ডামেন্টাল যে ইস্যুটা এখন চলছে, ইসরায়েল গাজা যে যুদ্ধ, এই যুদ্ধের পজিশনে আমরা দেখতে পাইতেছি যে মেইন স্ট্রিম যে পার্টিগুলো আছে তারা সবার পজিশনে এখন এক হয়ে গেছে ইসরায়েলের পক্ষে। বাট এখানে জর্জ গ্যালোয়েল যারা চিনেন, যারা জানেন, সে হলো যে একজন হিস্টোরিক সোশ্যালিস্ট। সেই নতুন পার্টিটা গঠন করছে, ওয়ার্কার্স পার্টি অফ ব্রিটেন। এটা হলো একটা ফিল আপ, এই গ্যাপটা পূরণ করার জন্য যারা এই কনজারভেটিভ এবং লেবারের বাহিরে একটা ডিফারেন্ট ভয়েস যাদের আছে, যারা একটা ডিফারেন্ট প্ল্যাটফর্ম দিচ্ছে, তাদের আশা আকাঙ্ক্ষা পূরণ করার জন্য আজকে এই প্ল্যাটফর্মটা গঠন হয়েছে ওয়ার্কার্স পার্টি অফ ব্রিটেন। যারা এখন কনফিউশনের মধ্যে আছে যে কাকে ভোট দিবেন, লেবার না কনজারভেটিভ, তাদের জন্য এই প্ল্যাটফর্ম Workers' Party of Britain will be.
All straight ahead.
Straight to that.
Improvise.
No, they're fine. They're fine. George will be gathered here on the back right turn. You, the candidates, will be standing around the main pinnacle arch, if you like. There's a huge turnout of you, far more than we were expecting. And you, the camera guys,
I'm gonna have an accident.
Down with Israel, down with Labour.
The point is, what I want to emphasize, and I'm talking about the Workers' Party of Britain. It's a very simple message. Yes, the emotions are running high, but ultimately it does not matter about what color of skin you are, what your creed is, what your religion is, what your faith is. Ultimately, we're human beings. We're great democracy, that man there, the statue, Winston Churchill, I would go and give my life, I would put a flower in his grave, because he actually stopped us from invasion. He actually went out there, and do you know what? Otherwise we'd be speaking German. The problem is that right now, We are lapdogs. I would.
An Israeli grounded in Rafah. The more they said how unacceptable it was, the more obvious it became that they don't intend to do anything at all about it. I've not started yet. This is just me wasting time. They satisfactorily answered, and both front benches putting the blame on the victims rather than the perpetrators of genocide that's going on there. As you can see, we have a fine here as our parliamentary candidates. They are a symbol of what has now reached the dizzying heights of 500 candidates. Including virtually every single constituency in London. That's right. And Liberal Democrat councillors. We have assembled in such a short time a remarkable team which is going to change this election. You should look at it this way. I speak really to the media here. We will have the same impact on Labour that Mr Farage and the Reform Party are likely to have on the Conservatives. In other words, we will win seats, but in potentially hundreds of seats, we will materially affect the result. As I think you'll find is going to happen in the West Midlands mayoral election on Thursday, and maybe elsewhere in local authority results. The truth is, there's a huge number of people in Britain who are fed up with the two cheeks of the same backside. They don't find either cheek any more attractive than the other, and they're not prepared to vote for the backsides that are presented to us as the best that we can have. We say Britain deserves better than fighting this cause for many decades in my own.
Are we going to wait here for the Bradbury Space cameras? Okay, Vivian Cameras, let's just chat on. And our photographer is around somewhere. We've got to make, oh, you're here, right. Go to the next sir. You've got to have our...
Thank you.